Hello, motivators. Having friends are very important in life. However, navigating between healthy and toxic friends are very difficult. And I want to give you 3 signs that you may have toxic friends around you. Watch this. Hello, motivators. Timothy McCain here, and today I want to give you 3 signs that you may have toxic friends. Let me tell you, family, this is super important to give attention to. There's, as a saying goes, "Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future." And so I believe it's very important for us to give an inventory and a census to the people that's around us, the people that we allow to do life with us, to speak life with us, to help navigate areas in our lives. And friendships is an aspect of a relationship that I do believe is important. However, I believe there's times where it's hard to tell who is actually there for you and who is there that's against you. As the saying goes, a wolf's in sheep's clothing. Things that look good, but it's not good. And so I want to give you 3 signs that'll navigate how to realize, to know that you may have toxic friends. Now, these may just simply be characteristics that you need to bring up, or this may be you can recognize there's relationships in your life where they are legitimately unhealthy for you, and that you got to cut the cord. You just even draw a line in the sand or cut the cord, and only you can know what to do or when to do in that moment. But here are 3 signs that you may have toxic friends. Sign number 1. They don't celebrate your success. Think about it. Do they celebrate your success when you're achieving things, when you're doing things, when you're reaching your dreams, when you're reaching your goals, when you tell them, listen, I can't go out right now, I gotta study, I gotta do they throw you away? Do they call you names? Do they slander you? Or do they celebrate your grind? Do they celebrate your success? When you get a promotion at work, or the first thing that they say is, man, great job, or great job, homegirl, or are they talking about, well, when is my turn, or you only get this because of this and this and that? You know what I mean? Do they celebrate your success? A true friend, I believe, a true friend should celebrate your success, right? Should be like, you know what, I got your back. I'm proud of you. Great job. It should be someone that'll be with you. Not simply in the journey, but will celebrate you on the other side. But here's the thing, without expecting anything in return. All right, which brings me to sign number 2. Are they only there because they want something from you? Listen, ask yourself, are the friends I have in my life, are they only there in my life because I can do something for them? Ask yourself this: if I could no longer do such and such, will they still be my friend? I remember the very first time I got a car in high school, a 1985 Oldsmobile. And all of a sudden, when I got a car, all these friends in my life came out of nowhere. People like, man, can you take me here? Can you take me there? Blah, 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 blah. And for a brief, very, very brief moment, I'm like, well, this is cool. Then I realized they're using me. They're gold diggers, using my vehicle, using my car. They don't care a thing about me. Before I had a car, they didn't talk to me. They didn't do life with me. They didn't socialize with me. But now that it's something I can do for them, next thing I know, now I have all these friends. Listen, I encourage you, have some conviction in your life that you're not willing to sell yourself short for low quality type friends that's only there to take and never there to give. Let's ask myself, if I can no longer give you a ride to work, if I have no money to loan you, if I can't answer my phone every single time you ring, if I can't do this and this and that, will you still be my friend? If the answer to this is not yes, then I don't want you in my life. We're not friends, we're associates. You know what I'm saying? And so I encourage you to navigate those areas in your life. There's some people who take, there's some people who give. But I believe the people in your life, the friends, it's your circle, there should be a healthy balance in all of this, right? So again, sign number 3 that you may have toxic friends is do they encourage toxic behavior? Do they encourage toxic behavior? There's a saying goes, no one wants to smoke alone, no one wants to drink alone. You're right. And I think that is super true. People People who doing the toxic behavior to make themselves feel better at the moment, and whether smoking or drinking or doing that or partying or whatever, they're gonna invite you. And they say, especially there's convictions and standards in your life that, man, let's say you know your family showed alcoholism, so you don't drink, but yet they're still always asking you to go out to drink. You know what I mean? Or you say you have convictions, you have standards, and you're like, no, I don't do this anymore. I gave my life to Jesus, or I made commitments in my life, or I'm drawing lines in the sand. I'm trying to be a better person. I don't do this stuff anymore. Are they gonna say, you know what? I support your decision. I won't ask you again. Or are they always clowning you or trying to persuade you to turn away from your standards? Like, oh man, it's just only one drink. What's the big idea? Or do they come manipulative and saying, well, if you're really my friend, you will do this, you will do that. If you're really my friend, if you really had my back, you won't let me go to this place, and you alone, you'll be there with me. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign of toxic behavior. To me, that's a sign of a toxic friend. And those are the type of friends I do not want in my life. You know what? This danger, the danger, the difficulty about all of this. Sometimes it's hard to know what kind of friend this person may be towards the very beginning. But I encourage you. I strongly encourage you, don't be so quickly to give your heart away to people. But in this flip side of that, don't be so guarded that you don't get to know anybody. The scripture says, guard your heart with all diligency, for out of it springs the issues of life. And this is so important because our heart is a wellspring. If there's toxicity in our heart, if our heart is tainted, everything that is drawn from will have that same poison. That's why it's so important for you to guard your emotions, you to guard your heart, you to guard your time. This is important to me because I believe it's very important to guard your peace. All right. And oftentimes friends are the people that you let into the wall of your castle, that you deem that they're to be there for you. But sometimes if they're toxic, they're the Trojan horse that could cause more harm than more good. So I am very careful who I allow in my sanctuary, who I allow in my home. And then the times where I feel like I let my guard down in that way, and then it bit me in the butt, I'm more angry with myself than I am with them because I felt like I should have known better. And so I encourage you, family, to give a census to the relationships around you, the friendships around you, because this really truly can save you a lot of pain. It can save you a lot of turmoil and a lot of stress. Again, I'm not saying don't have any friends. I'm not saying be this wondering, are you with me and for me every single moment, every single day, never finding community because you're scared of commitment. I'm not saying that at all. I am saying it's important to you to assess the relationships in your life, have honest conversations with your life, with those in your life. And if you recognize that, hey, this person only calls me when they need money, this person only calls me when they need something, you should be able to have a legit, straight up conversation with an individual. And if they don't desire to change, if they don't heed what you're saying because this is what you feel, then maybe you need to give attention to this relationship you need to continue, because it just may be the poison that is being deposited into your well. So family, that is it for me today. I encourage you, family, evaluate the relationships around you and give attention to these 3 signs and red flags that you may have toxic friends, because friendship is important. But I truly believe, family, as a saying goes, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. See you later.